Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So something happened at the docks, and wouldn't you know it, there was a lot of stuff seemingly underwater at the docks. Oh, interesting. Never mind, I guess that's what we're supposed to be looking at.
Oh no. The pyramid has awoken.
Right, the pyramid. Oh, I know what it is, but the good people of this city will need an explanation.
I like this character personality
The
much
Dragon
more.
Lord's dark citadel across the ocean. Now that he has the sword, he'll be able to take the soul energy of every living thing in the Wonderlands. Without the Queen, our fates are sealed.
Hey, ask him if we're still getting knighted.
Fret, we're in mourning.
You are in mourning. I'm getting that sir in front of my name.
I know we're still in the mourning period, but am I still getting knighted?
Only our Queen had the power to bestow a knighthood. But you do deserve an honor for what you've done, and what must come next. Kneel, Fate Maker. Or just crouch if your knees hurt.
Right.
As Regent Defender of
cool sword.
Brighthoof, I name thee Squire of the Realm.
Oh, I didn't realize Mike's mouth actually moves.
Man, that's some dragon dookie.
I know it's not much, but it'll have to do. For your new quest is none other than to save the Wonderlands itself. Journey to the pyramid, take back the Sword of Souls, and avenge our Queen.
Simple stuff.
You'll need a vessel. Speak with the Dockmaster. Whatever resources we have are at your command, Fate Maker.
Nothing like downing glass after glass of pure ocean water to cleanse the body.
That's not safe. How do I want to go do this goblin-y thing. Do I just leave town? How do I do that? Is there a fast way to do that? What is this? Oh, world map. Oh, look at that. Okay, how do I... Alright, I kind of like the fast travel system. That's pretty good. It's a little similar to the Borderlands 2 or Borderlands 3 system, but more convoluted. Well, this place is bright now, but still on fire.
You're gonna get squeezed twice.
Who?
Get the hell out here! What? Just 'cause we're trying to... What do you get? You
Okay, well, these are goblins, I guess. Interesting. Interesting.
There's an infestation in my yard. I'm rich. You're desperate. Kill them and I shall pay you.
Capitalism working as intended.
Just clear out the field and I'll toss some money your way.
Okay.
Goblins. Ugh.
Goblin teeth. Little alarming how easy they came out.
a goddamn bagger!
They've
Will these
quite the mouth on them. What does it say? Orthodontia is still a couple hundred years orthodontia is still a couple hundred years away.
They're dead then. Good. Come back at once.
I mean, I'm gonna take all the teeth, I think. Can I make like a cool goblin necklace? I'll have simple enough.
Are those goblin teeth? Why do you have those?
I don't know.
They just sort of dropped. Felt like I should grab them.
What? Oh! What? I mean, I guess I'll throw them away for you.
Ew.
Here's some money, I guess. Just don't come back. You are a filthy weirdo.
Yay. This felt good.
No! They're dead! My plans are ruined!
What? Oh, my character's actually looking like a character now. Mushroom becomes stronger. Alright, I'm fine with that. I would like... My HP would be nice to boost a little. That's quite a jump. I just don't understand what it means. Oh, it's not max HP per ward. It's your max HP and your ward. Oh, I definitely want that then. Make me more survivable.
The goblins are dead!
Correct.
Lord, what have you done?
What foul creation would you make for love?
You killed my goblins!
Your goblins? You can't, like, own goblins.
I attracted those goblins on purpose. You see, I'm in love with the alchemist. My plan was to swoop in, defeat all the goblins, and save her herb garden. Now how am I supposed to catch her fancy?
Dunno. Never been turned down before.
Oof.
Unhelpful. Look, just give her these flowers, would you?
Flora giving me flowers. Lovely and all, but they're gonna die soon.
Thanks. With any luck, wedding bells will be ringing by sundown.
Doubtful. Say, how are those teeth?
You again?
That's a cool doorbell.
What do you want?
I got something for you.
You do? Give it here. I want it. Flowers? From whom?
The farmer. She's got her eye on you.
As if I could be seen knocking boots with that poor thing. Perhaps when pigs fly, or water flows backwards, or a polka-dotted poetry-reading goblin recites a love poem for me. Good day.
Well then, rude.
Did I hear that right? A polka-dotted poet goblin? You know, I could do that actually. First, we'll need to attract another goblin. Find me the most pungent gobo loincloth you can smell.
Gross.
Pretty sure she wasn't being literal.
You sure? I don't know. Only one way to find out, right?
Are they in the box? No? Okay. Where does it want me to go? Thank you, game. Oh, it wants me to go to this area. There were skeletons this way last time, not well, I guess the whole area has changed. Does that cross their heart and hope I die? I love that grenade. Ow! You destroyed all of my shields immediately. Oh no, I guess the electric one is what caused me to lose my shield. Tinkerer? Oh, that's a grenade. Count yourself lucky there's no smell-o-vision yet.
Be sure to pick the most vile loincloth you can find, my lord. Our goblin must be pick of the litter.
Oh, I've got to get multiple? Gross. Oh, there's a good chest over there, though. Whomst?
Sing me a theme song!
What did he say? Sing me the what song?
I'll never cut in trying to get you!
I'll help myself with this. Ooh. Oh, a ring! Ally's Ring of the Nudge. Ability critical hit chance. Oh, companion damage. Okay. Like that. It said, oh, there we go. What do we got? Find the dankiest loincloth. Okay. You're not a goblin, you're a troll. Oh, they have weird noses. Oh, it's attached to a goblin, it seems. Grimble the Stinky? Oh. Badass Goblin Bombast. What is this troll doing? He's kind of just running around doing nothing. Oh, there he goes. What do you say? Defense check. Wait, I need new dice. My goodness, look at Grimble go. Get back here, Grimble. Oh, now you want to fight, huh? I can't see anything.
I can practically smell it from here. Bring it over.
Oh, my mushroom died. I didn't even realize. Am I in combat? Probably fine. Oh, I read this already, didn't I?
The other day, this lord orders me to tell him about my peasant life. Well, my lord, I says, I rise before the dawn and toil endlessly in the oppressive sun. After day's done, I stumble to the scum and chum, blistered and burnt, for a pint of soda and stale bread.
Ow.
Then off to bed to do it all over again. Granted, it's not as glamorous a life as a lord, but at least I'm my own master. Wait, no, I'm not. Oi, my peasant brothers and sisters! I've just come to the terrible realization that our lives are crap! Down with the lords, I say! Rebellion! Who's with me?
That was weird. I just got shot from somewhere, I guess. Yeah.
Perfectly soiled. This'll be the fertilizer from which romance shall bloom.
If you say so, lady. Mushroom, I think you're in the way. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be a problem, I can tell already. Oh, you're not gonna put it in the...
Just one moment.
Isn't that a septic tank?
Done. Now to attract.
Oh no, that's the
Release
sprinkler
the musk
system.
showers.
Oh no. Glornish.
What a specimen!
Glornish!
A goblin female. Pretty name. Gornesh. Now for the polka dots. There are some dyes in the old laboratory. Oh, and just to forewarn you, the old laboratory is positively chock-a-block with traps. Y'all want to be careful.
Huh.
What am I even doing here? I smelled something so deliciously rank, but I see no sexy goblins whatsoever.
You're here in the name of love.
Oh, well, who am I to stand in the way of true love? I guess I'll stick around.
She's quite well spoken.
Bless your heart.
I thought she was gonna be like a Pokemon and just say her name over and over. Oh, hey, we're back to skeletons.
Going to eat your brain! Stop the zombie, I just
Ow.
really found my found!
Oh, I broke his leg. Well, that's a problem.
My last throttle! I curse!
Okay. Oh, this is the area we couldn't get into before. Man, I really can't another one? Really? Ow. Could use some health. This game would be so kind as to give me a... Nope. Okay. Now we're talking. Oh my god. Well, there was a bad guy there. They got obliterated. This is a mimic for sure, right? No? Oh. Ooh, another ring. So how do I know? Oh, I only have one so far. When do I unlock the other one? I like the other one though. Yeah, give me that one. Companion damage. I'll make my mushroom deadly yet. Mushroom, what are you doing? Alright, what are we looking at? So, 1, 2, and then... Ooh, a marble. What? Did they deactivate because I'm so close?
One of my marbles is near. Smash it and release my memories. The townsfolk made up a ditty about me. Here comes little Devilkin, knocked on the school by passing wind. Just because it's true doesn't mean it doesn't sting. I'm human too. Aren't I? Flesh and bone? Don't my 10 hearts beat? If you prick me, do I not gush eternal in the life force of darkness?
Some mixed themes in that one, but okay.
Someone's eager for death!
Okay, good surprise, guys. You had me. Oh. Okay. Don't overthink it, just go with it. It's magic. Polka dot die.
Well done, my lord. Return to me, and we'll dye Glornesh with polka dots for love.
What's this? Ooh.
Now I know what you're thinking. This obsession with Alma's unhealthy. I have no follow-up. I just know you're thinking it.
Being a thief is great. Way better than being a peasant. Stealing's a bit like working, only you take what you like and you don't get blisters in places you oughtn't from working so hard. I mean, I did get caught, and I am dictating this as my last words before meeting the hoodsman's axe. And sure, I suppose I did piss my life away toiling in the thievery, but life is a journey, so says I. Stick blossom the...
Oh, I accidentally timed that very well. Ooh, cosmetic. Hero statue material, gold weathered. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Yup. How do I get to that dice? Looks like I need to go from there. I want more loot luck. Oh, this. Problems ahead. Wow, this the tornado ult is pretty good. Mushroom doesn't slack either. Did you drop anything good? Doesn't look like it. So that dice was like over here-ish? Or was it? That's over there. Okay, so I should just be able to make this jump. Okay. I'm just gonna hope that eventually the loot becomes really, really good, because right now it's really not great. Can I not? There we go. Wait, did I? Oh. I say, do I have to go all the way around to use this catapult? That would suck. Oh, and I almost missed a good chest. Good thing I went for that other stuff. Never mind. Ooh, wait. It's a bandit, I guess. Assault rifle. Interesting. Doesn't look that good though. I'm having a pretty good time with this Jacobs. Unless I find a really good looking assault rifle, I'll probably stick with this for a while. Ooh, I wonder if TDR is in this game. Or an equivalent to TDR, I should say.
The die. Give it here. Just a dab. And... oops. Use the whole bottle. Oh well.
Oh, interesting.
It worked! She's not so bad looking. Or a goblin. Now, how to gift her with a poetic tongue? Ah! Head to the graveyard of lost barbs!
The what now? Oh, I've been here.
You're heading to a spot where dozens of bards died in the poetry contest. Legends say they're capable of a terrible, mind-destroying dark magic known as spoken word.
Where are my tornadoes?
Undead bards! Collect their magical tongues! They contain the poetic essence we need!
Oh, they're tongues? Used to spit hot fire, now cool and ineloquent. Oh, sir? They should learn to speak up.
You've done it! Return to me, and we shall turn our unusually attractive polka-dotted goblin into a poet.
Did I hear that right?
What? No. I mean, or a goblin. It's not. It's... don't be judgy.
Interesting. Is this taking a
Poetic
twist?
essence. Yes! Yes! The deed is done. But is our goblin up to the task?
Or are you gonna stick the tongue in there
Now
too?
just introduce the poetic essence into the water supply, like so.
What do you make of this mushroom? Oh, now it's all rainbowy.
You there, Glornesh. You got anything to say to me?
Although I am a goblin pumpkin, thou art pretty as a pumpkin. I hope you don't think I'm a flirt. Away from you, my heart will hurt.
What? No, come on. That's... Oh, jeez. You're silly. Oh, my gosh. Oh, right. Go get Elma, would you?
Okay, this is certainly taking a twist. A turn, even. Oh, right, the cool doorbell.
Oh! Oh, that's you. Not poor.
So, took you literally. Got a polka-dotted goblin poet. You're welcome.
What? Really? This I have to see.
Weird. This is like the first side quest I've really done, and
I'm not one to harvest grain. This farmer's eyes drove me insane. She works the land, tills the soil. A glance from her makes my blood boil.
I'll be damned. She did it. That's actually impressive. Hey, how did you do this? It must have taken, well,
I thought I heard a
more
horse.
smarts than I would have given a poor credit for. Maybe you could tell me over drinks.
What? Oh, no thanks. Not interested. I'm betrothed to Glornesh here.
ah,
Goblin.
She's stronger than you and twice as good looking. Go brew yourself a love potion and buy yourself your own goblin.
What? How dare you? Do you know who I... What I...
My lord, can I bend your ear a moment?
I don't know what happened, but I guess we're
I know
done.
it might seem strange to you, but the alchemist wasn't right for me. Glornesh here sees into my soul. We were meant for one another, and it's all thanks to you, my lord. There's no greater gift than love, but perhaps this will ease your wandering heart all the same. My thanks.
Have I been hexed? Perhaps a charm? My life I'd spend on her sweet farm.
Glornesh, would you like to see my bedroom?
I thought you'd never ask.
I think I'm going to go now. And maybe, ooh, goblin repellent keeps him at bay. Unlimited mag size, weapon heats up. Firing magic missiles more frequently as weapon heat rises and eventually will break. Really? Let's give that bad boy a spin. Wow.
Ooh, now they're in for it.
Oh, I was like, why do I hear skeletons? Because there are skeletons. Not bad.
Don't understand. Am I dying again?
It chews through ammo, though. That's going to be an issue. Well, I'll keep it as a backup in case I find something that's corrosive weak, I guess. Oh, I thought these only had money in them. What? Is aggroed over here? Hello?
God damn you!
Wow, they're really potty mouths. Band of the Voice. Okay. What were we doing? Let's see, world map. Oh, map is much bigger than I gave it credit for. Where's the closest? Is this a fast travel? Yeah, okay. Ooh, there's a jaunty tune now. Everyone left.
Ha! Ahoy to you, Squire of the Realm!
Hi there. I need to get across this here ocean. Heard great stuff about your ships.
Let us begin construction post-haste. Come and craft your new vessel here at the dock.
Oh, is that easy?
Mine eyes have never seen such a beauty of the seas.
Yes! She's a wreck.
Nonsense! I dub her the good ship Balsania.
Wait! Before
SS
you
piece of
cast
shit.
off, you must get the ship blessed by a bard, or you'll be pulled down to a watery grave by Drill, whose chains are the sea.
What? But we're so close to taking off. I don't want to deal with sea curses.
That's just how it works, man. Gotta follow the rules or get cursed drowned.
Unfortunately, our resident bard disappeared in the invasion.
Death is the artist critic.
What? No, he fell in love with a skeleton and they eloped. There is one other man who can bless your ship, though he is only a half-bard. Still, he may now be your only hope for crossing the ocean.
How do you... What's a half
I
bard?
last saw the half-bard heading into the Weep-Wild dankness. If you return from those woods, find him, if he yet still lives.
Ooh, the Weep Wild. Sounds dangerous. In a good way.
Yeah. It's a big old magical forest to the north of Brighthoof.
Sorry. Did you say Sorth?
Yeah, you know, fantasy directions. Nerp, Sorth, Imps, and Wibbles. Did you read any of the badass tome?
I looked at the pictures. There was Sword Guy and Big Knife Guy. Wait, are those the same guy? No, wait. Don't spoil it. The good ship Balsania fears no curse. Cast off!
Okay, well, we're gonna get cursed drowned.
I know I'm gonna get killed doing this, but I really wanted to see what
The good
happens.
ship Balsania casts off from harbor. With the wind at your back and the prow aimed at destiny, you have begun your journey across... Oh, no, it's ends.
Worth
I
it.
cannot stress enough how important the bard's blessing is.
Oh, my ship is gone.
Fine. We'll take this detour and find a stupid bard, but then we're going on the actual quest and saving the world!
In the meantime, I will have the worker goblins dredge your ship from the bottom of the harbor.
Okay, that's very considerate of you, thank you. Oop, new quest. Wait, not new quest? What is that icon? Goblin's tired of forest suppression. Who doesn't love the smell of revolution in the morning or whatever time it happens to be?
The revolution is nigh! Join the goblins tired of forced oppression to help us fight the power and regain our freedom! GTFO! GTFO! GTF! Guys, what the hell? I thought we'd agree to do like a chanting thing, but no one's... screw it. Ah, the long oppressed goblins of Mount Craw. Head there now if you would ease their suffering.
Well, the side quests haven't let me down so far. No reason to stop now. And then, once we're out there, I'll go check out the other quest. GTFO. Oh, and there's a thing over there. Actually, if I look at the map, will it show me? Ah, it will show me. There are many side quests.
You see a craftsman looking perturbed, which is like disturbed, but perverted.
No, it's not.
Oh, one a bit?
Hot. Look, am I perturbed?
Okay. How do I get... Oh, I guess I have to do this business with this man. Alright, we'll get to that later then. Oh, it tells you your percentage completed? That's interesting. Attack of the snack. Cheesy pickup.
Tina, you left the cheese curl on the board.
What? No, I didn't.
It's right there. It's in the way of our character.
Maybe it's not a cheese curl. Mayhaps it is a powerful ancient meteor that fell from the heavens millennia ago. And it's got a lock on it. So, you gotta go to a dungeon that I totally already had ready to get the key to unlock it.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Behold! A carefully designed dungeon. The key is surely safe within.
Not buying it.
Oh, that man is purple. Nice whiff. Where'd he go?
I'm a talking skeleton.
Okay. The melee is pretty satisfying. Nope. He's dead.
I'm going to eat your brain. Not crazy. I'm not a zombie. I just really don't like it. Don't stand a ghost of a chance. Wait, that doesn't quite work.
I just love their like banter as they're just doing stuff.
What bone's gonna get half bones?
Oh, my little mushroom buddy is certainly becoming more and more dangerous, it seems.
Roll around here.
Ow. Oh, I was on the chest and it spawned. Sigil worrying. I mean, I'll sell it, I guess. Anything good here? Is it all just money? It's just money. I wonder how often the designs for the dungeon air. Oh, there's more.
You reached the final chamber. The meteor key is being guarded by a big old battle.
You're winging it. I can see you winging it.
I'm gonna kill you, debone you, then wear you like a poncho. You think we feared that I died as I lived? Dead.
Ooh, that was like a white color it looked like. Oh, you didn't lose your head.
Said I'd get to ride us. We've got a live one. Disgusting flesh right out those bones.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Wasn't there talk of a big baddie? Where are they?
Don't turn my head into a
Ah, you're a problem. Ow.
Alright, let's get the key so we can unlock the cheese curl.
Powerful ancient meteor.
Okay, that was a nice level up. Alright, yeah. More of that, please. And more health. Oh, that's not how you do it. More health. And another chest. Oh, never mind. Oh, and one SMG mag. How considerate. Lockstock.
Okay, we unlocked the cheese curl.
As you put the key into the lock, the powerful ancient meteor begins to rise from the ground. Woo! Returning to the heavens from whence it came.
You're really not going to admit you dropped that on accident, are you?
I have no idea what you mean.
That looked very stale.
That dungeon over there mayhaps contains a shrine piece.
But how do I can't get to it. I want to get to the dungeon. How do I get to... Okay.
This shrine is dedicated to Zumios, the patron god of power walking.
Alright, let's do some other side quests. This is very entertaining. Ooh. There's a scroll up there.
Hey, Dance Fam!
What?
I need to boast.
How is your chiseling skill?
I'm Belvedance, the world's first influencer. That means I'm professionally hot. My fans should get the chance to look at me, so I need you to carve my likeness into some rocks. Ugh, I love the angle on this one.
Cool hair. I might not be able to get to the other rock yet.
Ah, you there.
1 minute, Nicholas. I'll be right with you.
Great pose. The Dance Fam is gonna love this!
Dance fam?
Help me advance science.
Nicholas needs help advancing the very real science of alchemy.
I am in the scientific race of a lifetime. My brothers think they can perfect alchemy before me. Ha! My aggressive experiment schedule has broken my cauldron. Go and mine lead from the mountains so that I can defeat my brothers.
Lead, you say? Where is it? It's another thing I can't quite do yet. I like that it tells you things you've seen that you haven't accessed yet, though. That's pretty neat. So the world map... I guess the water area isn't part of the world map. There's only... Don't tell me there's only 5 side quests. Can't be. Borpo has been involuntarily decoupled from his blueprints. Borpo from my shows?
Hope you weren't planning to cross this here tributary, hero. I was gonna fix this magical bridge, but some ne'er-do-wells have print-napped my magical building recipes and run off to their dismal cave. Get them back for me, will ya?
Okay. Back we go. This was not here a minute ago.
This is for sure where the craftsman's blueprint went. To the quest slot.
What?
There better be gold in that purse.
Wait, I went up.
3 shall be the number you shall count.
Bye.
Took this off a guy.
Ow, 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 ow. What is that barrel?
Glad I checked my inventory. I didn't even know I had this thing.
Oh, this is... I thought that was my guy spitting acid.
That's my least favorite part.
Wow, that dude just evaporated.
Perception check. This is not gonna end well.
How dare you dodge away while I'm shooting at you? Oh, that's a dark magic barrel. Okay, okay. Damn it.
I live on in the hearts and minds of the people.
Okay, I'll just shoot you in the butt then. I have never noticed until now that there's actually a bar that shows you your progress for clearing the encounter. Where are you? Oh, there you.
By my hand, I hope all the people I've killed aren't waiting for me.
Ow, ow! That's not fair. You can't just spawn on me and proceed to wreck me like that.
It's not anachronistic because it's beyond.
We're getting closer to the blueprint.
It's all terrible.
Defeat the battles to retrieve the blueprints.
Oh, okay. Tornadoes away!
You lied, Sarah. We
Ooh.
sacrifice.
Why are you being affected by dark magic over there? What happened? Whoa! Damn, look at my little mushroom guy go. I like that dark magic. Hey, come on. Alright, just gonna tornado, I guess. Kill badass brigand. Oh, him. I should really be looking at all the things popping up on my screen.
Hey, the blueprints are yours.
They certainly are, Tina. Alright, now let's go build the bridge so we can collect all the other stuff and complete these other side quests. Borpo.
My prince! I can't thank you enough, hero. I love these blueprints with all my heart. And I do mean romantically. No room for interpretation. I'm in a polycule with my blueprints. Now, to repair this here magical bridge, my loves.
What
One
tune was he
magical
just...
rainbow bridge from my family to yours. Have a nice day. Don't freeze to death.
Right then. Haman's gum line? Come on, give me the money. Well, there's certainly more to explore over here. Huh. Well, how do I... Guess that's a problem for later.
Getting a real contains a shrine piece vibe from that dungeon over yonder.
Well, I might as well. Oh, but that's gonna spit me out up there. Let me take care of this stuff down here first. Mount Claw. Craw? Wait, don't tell me there's like a Crawmerax in this game. I mean, it would make sense. What would a Borderlands
OMG,
game be?
Perf, so hot. Come on back.
There has to be a raid boss, even though these games aren't really designed well for them. Alright, so it looks like the last piece of lead is up there. There's another piece over here. It's very strange. There's been no... So how the hell do I get up to that? Oh, there's an enemy spawning. Alright, let's go dungeoning. Oh, another one. So quickly.
God damn! Do I love hurting
Wee. Is it deep? Oh, it's goblins. What? Oh. Oh, that's a problem. Ow, what the... Get out of here, dude. Oh no, my buddy. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You can revive them. I wonder if there's a companion you can get that revives you or your companions, and you can really just go crazy. Troll Witch Doctor. So wait, when you kill these things, do they just spawn a goblin? Is that what it... Oh, they do. Badass Goblin Guard. Well, at least they have a big head for easy targeting. Dry heat. Oh, this is a one and done type of affair. Cool.
You get a shrine piece.
Perfection itself. Quickly now, bring that lead here.
The more the dice, the better the loot.
I got a 16. Wait, do overworld dice give you different... Oh, they do. Okay, so the overworld dice are what you really need to go for. Because that gave me a huge boost. Wait, there was another... So these are like bridges I can make, I guess. There's another shrine-looking dungeon thing. Actually, it'd be faster to just fall down here and go that way. Can I ask him? Nope. Sorry. Porpo's busy. Yeah, there we go. Eraser.
You smell that? Coming from that dungeon? That's a shrine piece.
Why does it look different? Or why did the other one not look like this, I should say? Alright, what do we got? Skeletons? Nope, goblins. Oh my god. Ow, my armor. Why did it say my mushroom companion is dead when he's very clearly not? Those imps are a real problem. Yeah, my mushroom companion says he's dead, but he's clearly not. Weird. That seems like it might be a bug. Uh-oh. Did you say mashing to pizzas? What the hell was that? Something really hurt. And these are not great. Ooh, actually. Oh, it's a crossbow. Ugh. Single shot, no thanks. I should have still picked it up though. Oh, these aren't... What? Why did that man die? How do I get up to where all these guys... Oh, probably with the stairs. It's usually how you ascend to place. So why did a cave of goblins lead to a bandit outcropping? Not again. Don't you spawn and hurt me. Uh-oh.
You're either brave or foolish, but you're dead either way.
Would you not do what you're doing? Get out of here. Hey. Why'd I stop mashing? I was mashing the button. Oh my god, we're still not done? Oh, what is that?
Not too late to swear fealty to the dog Baron.
Opinion.
That was a little too far for that spell, but it's fine. Mushroom's doing pretty good.
Better than a sword, isn't it?
He looks like a hippie. Why did the Chris... Oh. Buckethead. Uh-oh. so I can't... Can I shoot the bucket off of Buckethead? Oh my god, I'm completely out of ammo. That's a problem. Okay, we need a different gun then. I guess we'll have to try this for a while. Not great. Ow! I'm down. No, kill Buckethead, please! Hey! That sucked. I'm a little too squishy.
Look! A shrine piece!
Okay, that one. Ooh, the next... Oh, that would be nice to have. Okay, one thing at a time. And then more health. Because I'm really getting my butt kicked. Man, Buckethead really felt like the kind of guy who would drop a legendary, but I guess not. Oh, so once you've done them, you get your little banner. Complete every dungeon door in the overworld. Okay. Now where were the two? One person was over here. The one with which wanted the statues.
You made me look gorge in front of my fans. So now you can look gorge in front of yours. If you have any.
Okay, thank you, I guess. And you.
I am back in the race. We shall see who is the true alchemist now, brothers. Your payment. Someday they shall call me Midas, for everything I touch shall turn to gold.
You see a shrine piece?
Can't get to it. Did I not get this?
Her coruscating majesty, Queen Buttstallion, has
Yeah,
long
I
protected the
got that before.
Wonderlands with the soul magic she imbues into the land
Can't go
itself.
that way yet.
But such a precious role requires guarding as well, as proven by the terrible events at Dragon Keep. And so, the Queen founded a new walled city from which to oversee her realm. Brighthoof, the seat of the Adamant Throne.
I'm sure by the end of this, the Buttstallion will magically come back to life. But it was interesting to see her die. So I know where the last two pieces are. I can't get to either of them, though. And they even probably... They show up on my map, right? Yeah, they do. Wait. Oh, no, yeah, that's that. Okay. Ooh, purple. I like purple.
The weep wild engulfs you. Soul energy weighs heavily in the air. You have reached the dankness.
I thought something called the dankness would be, I don't know, danker?
That's a good point. This is relatively pleasant. Oh, we're gonna do a Dragon Keep thing and the whole terrain shifts suddenly.
Okay, fine. Just then, all the trees die. And then mushrooms grow out of the rotting corpses. Now it's mega dank. Are you happy?
Well, just how dank are we talking? I need a dank ranking. You gotta rank the dank. If I'm being frank, you gotta rank the dank.
Oh, you need me to crank out a dank crank? Well, the Franks would say, sank out a sank. That's it. That's a lot of dank.
I've been in some dank places, but this one outdanks them all.
The word dank, which already had very little meaning, is losing even more meaning. I can't quite go this way. Mushroom, don't go that way. Okay, so I just absolutely can't. My mushroom's better. Wait. A bard. When did I get all my ammo back? Was it, I guess clearing that thing just gave me back full ammo? Oh, there's a side quest. Oh, never mind. Well, yeah. A valiant hero needs courage, honor, and a mighty weapon. Help claptraps in this game satisfy at least one of these criteria.
Hail and well met, Squire.
Oh, it's like...
Such an honor.
I forgot it's not the good voice for claptrap.
Tis I, Sir Claptrap, noblest, best, and most boring. Ha ha! You made it. Well done. For a squire, anyway. Now we must make haste to the lake lady. She knows how to get all the best gear. When first I heard tales of the holy spell made, I knew it was an artifact of legendary fit only for my mechanical hands. Legends say that after Blast Comet, god of dragons, fell in love with the powder keg, he laid a single egg, which was forged into the holy spell made. That romance sounds weird at first, but if the legends are true, it was a really attractive keg.
A lot of unpleasant mushrooms here. Ow. Do you mind? Let's just take a good look around the area. Is Claptrap just completely a side character then? Like, you could easily just miss him if you didn't do side quests? Man, I miss the old Claptrap voice. It really just isn't the same. And from what I hear, it's entirely Gearbox's fault. They just didn't want to pay the man. Despite... They didn't want to pay the guy who voices what is essentially their mascot. That's a little crazy to me. Oh, these are very unpleasant mushrooms. Why is that one yellow? There's a lot of side quests here. Jesus. Shroomener? That's an awesome name. Looks like Iridium. Wait, when the mushrooms die, do they turn back into regular mushrooms? Lake Lady? It's a goblin.
Ah, you must be the lake lady I've heard so much about. I'm looking for a holy spell maid. Can you help?
There? The what now? Ah, look, I'm not talking to anyone while my damn goblin neighbors are making a racket with that
You are
drumming.
goblin.
Oh, so our path is clear. We must kill the drummers! Only then will the Lake Lady hear our plea.
Whoa, okay. Loving the energy, but let's maybe try bribery or vague threats before jumping right to murder, yeah?
Tidley. Goblin Drum and Dance Society.
Nice drum circle you've got here. It'd be a shame if something were to, I don't know, murder it. Keep it down. It's best for everyone, eh?
What the? This Fisher doesn't like our music! Let's mutilate them!
Fine. Let's dance.
Wow. Sometimes that spell is very effective. And it seems that those times are when I'm up close and personal. Why can I not hurt you? Oh, there's still one being accosted by my mushroom.
It's eerily quiet, so I can only assume those goblins have been dealt with. Come on back, Squire.
What do we do this for again? A grenade?
That's one drum circle that's been soundly beaten. Ready to chat about the holy spell made?
Oh, so you're after the holy spell made, huh? Well, and you special. Look, honey, if you want a spell, you gotta talk to that bone-headed bozo Mervin. But he'll only talk to you if you wield the gun sword extra caliber. Be warned, though, it's guarded by Mervin's lackey, Lance. It ain't a challenge for the frail of heart or arm.
Frail of arm? Look, lady, I've got more strength in my little servo motor than you've got in your entire everything. In fact, I bet even my weak, scrawny, malnourished squire could take you on.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's go
Okay.
then, tough guy.
Squire, to arms! Strike her down!
What happened?
Well struck, Squire.
Why did we kill her?
Next time she'll be more polite.
Ow.
I mean, obviously there won't be a next time. But hey, at least we learned where we need to go. Onward, Squire, to extra caliber! Just think of all the things I could do with that spell made. Although, I can probably only use it once, huh? Ah, but I can still wave it around threateningly. Just the mere sight of it should inspire awe, terror, and a respect usually reserved for the divine.
If you say so. Oh my god, this place is very large. Huh. That's not what I was expecting when I panned out.
Sing me be my last word. If I can.
So he's gonna break apart and become a big one. Lance.
By order of Boss Wizbro Mervin, I bid thee halt, bro!
Okay.
Ah, fireballs! We've got to get across this bridge, but yon jerkwad and his merry jerks doth standeth in our way. Tell him to beat it.
Oi, you do realise you're blocking a major thoroughfare. You mind picking a lane?
None this gnarly bridge shall pass, who do not kick it major ass! If ye would cross this righteous gap, you first must win King of the Cap, bro!
Uh-oh.
Tell him, you wanna get across, you gotta beat the boss.
Oh, it's time to bring out the big guns. Try a slam attack on the way down. That'll shut that Lance guy up.
What? Where is he?
Nice try, bro. But you'll have to do better than that. Nobody's better at King of the Captain Lance.
Oh, come on.
Wow, well, at least you're good at falling. Wait, maybe that's the trick. Try falling harder.
This is not making any progress. Feels like I'm missing something. So boing, and then nothing. Do I need to like... Do I need like multi-bounce first, and then... No, it doesn't seem to change anything. Gotcha.
Slam jam, bro! What ya? That piss pot totally shit! Let's kick their piss in!
Okay, Squire fight! Do be proud, Squire. I'll join you shortly.
Come on, boys! Show this dribbler what we're made of!
Dribbler?
No!
Oh, he came back?
Yeah! What a trip! But you attacked my squires, so I'm honor bound to kick your butt, bro! Nothing personal! Whoa, gnarly!
Can you not, sir? What is Claptrap doing back there?
Another glorious victory for me, Sir Claptrap! Squire, collect that shield as a trophy for my idiot noble vanquished opponent.
What am I collecting? Oh, Mushroom Buddy. I didn't realize you were hurt. The real treasure was the bros we slayed along the way.
The shield upon my panel, that all who see me may know 'twas I who defeated that loser. Righteous! Now, onward to Extra Caliber! The legends were true. Soon I shall wield the mightiest weapon in all the land. Then no one will make fun of me, lest they suffer my wrath. What the? I can't pick it up! What sorcery is this? Oh, wait. I remember another part of the legends. Only a hand of noble birth may wield a blade of kingly worth. We need the king! Luckily, I prepared for this. Squire, take this pre-recorded summons and bring him to me forthwith!
What? This should go well. Where is this now? Jesus, this place is obnoxiously large. This episode's also getting obnoxiously long. I'll have to end it soon. How do I get up there? Not this way. Oh god, it's the green ones. Ice. Oh, so they can become infused with elements. Good to know. Oh, I should use a lot of those cosmetics I found. Otherwise, they're just gonna be taking up precious space. Cool.
I'll haunt you if I can. Using my brilliant swordsmanship
and extraordinary fortitude. Would you give it a rest already? You told this story over a dozen times, and it only gets less and less believable with each exaggeration. Okay, first of all, it's not exaggerating, okay? It's embellishing. It's a little thing called artistic license. Oh, and it's funny that after I got the rail, I got like 50 different marriage proposals from people, and they were all turned them down, though. Got the rail there, too. I'm not in it on the rail. I'm just in it for the thrill. Hear my niece actually wrote a song for us. Well, I've never heard any politician, but I've heard you echo your piece for the last 5 minutes, and it's already about 5 minutes too long. Fine, but only because my voice is getting tired, and I need it fresh for the story of how I outwitted the Draco Sphinx in a game.
Golden, baby!
Whatever.
Man, he was talking that whole time and I didn't hear any of it. Where? Why is there a mushroom up here? Okay, see you later.
Goodest of morrows, your kingship, I come bearing this summons. So, do you need to grab a coat, or...?
You dare to enter my court and issue a summons to me, King Archer, master of this realm and lord of these wooded halls?
Oh, he's up there.
Very well. Whatsoever your quest may be, I accept. But we are in court, so I would hear your summons before departing. We must observe the formalities here.
Oh no.
I, Sir Claptrap, hereby summon King Archie, first of his dumb name. For though his weak, noodly arms pale in comparison to mine arms of steel, I need him to get off his pampered butt to pull extra caliber out of this rock so he can give it to me. And summons!
I like how they all turn.
Wait. Bollocks.
I've heard enough. Kill them!
Man, I hate kings. They're the worst. I could go on at great length about all the ways I hate them. In fact, I will. Reason 1. They take everything personally.
Oh, that's a lot of folks.
Probably not. Anyway, like I was saying, kings are always a bunch of thin-skinned
Oh,
liars who can't
pardon
take
me.
criticism.
Gents, I'll be on my way.
Reason numero dos. They're pushy. When's the last time a king said please? It's always, the king commands you to do this, or by order of the king that. Rude. Reason the third. This one's really just about King Archie. But have you ever noticed he kind of smells weird? Like, all the time? Next time you're around him, lean in real close. Take a subtle sniff. You'll see what I mean. Reason 4.
Wow, he's
Well,
very durable.
great. The king is dead. Does that mean you're king? Probably not. Anywho, the legend says we just need a hand, so grab what's left of the king and come on back. Adventure!
Heavy is the hand.
That's back, so we can get this dumb sword already!
Okay. But this isn't even the spell. This is the sword to get the spell. It kind of looks like Soul Calibur.
Well done! Now grab the hand and yank that sucker out!
Okay. And it's gone.
Man, the legends made it sound like that was supposed to be way harder. Whatever! Throw that bad boy on my back! Time to ditch this old wooden junk for the new hotness! I can feel...
It still has the hand.
Oh! Hey, I found Mervin's gate! Squire, come to me! Our quest continues!
Does it have to? Oh, it's right here?
Okay, now to open the ancient and storied gates of Mervin's domain. Let's see. These elvish symbols say, speak, friend, and enter. Ooh, idea! Squire, what's the elvish word for friend?
No idea, but I'd bet you guineas to goose feathers it's got at least one apostrophe and more vowels than it needs.
Ugh, fine. Mervin, 'tis I, Sir Claptrap, mightiest of heroes. I come bearing Excalibur, so open up.
Enter.
That worked? Huh. Now that's more like it. Finally, the
Isn't
respect
Claptrap,
I
isn't your whole gimmick
deserve.
that you can open doors? Oh, there's gonna be a
Another
fight.
Seeking the holy spell nade, eh? If you can best my apprentices, you will prove you are deserving of its power.
Squire, defend your master!
Wow, I didn't kill the troll? Surprising. Why are your apprentices goblins?
At last, one worthy of the holy spell nade.
Whoa, you look cool.
You are strong, yes, but only one possessed
Wait a minute. Is there...
True.
Alright, I forgot you could do this. So how do you... toggle UI? That's a cool... Why is he so, like, different from the rest of them? I like his big scepter thing.
Wisdom is fit to wield its great and terrible power. You must solve my puzzle or perish.
Oh.
If you would hold destruction in thy hand, you must see through trickery to tell friend from foe. Approach the real Mervin, and the holy spell nade is yours.
Oh, easy. I know this one. Pick that one standing over there. Just look at him standing all smug. He's definitely hiding something. Ha! With the power of Excalibur, even saving my totally hapless squire is a triviality. Time to Excalibrate a way out of there.
Wait, what is this place? It's like separated from the rest of the world. Actually, there's a quest over here, so probably it's related to that. I hope not all the quests in this area are as involved as Claptrap. Am I doing something with these mushrooms? Oh, never mind. He spawned another one.
What? You're back? Most tenacious. No matter, I suppose if you can get it right on the second try, that's not so terrible. And I'll still let you have the holy spell nade. But no cheating.
Of course, what I meant was that guy over there. He's the one. I can feel it in my chassis.
Uh-huh. And he summoned something. No? Oh, I'm being pulled into something is what's happening.
Enjoy eternal torment.
Fear not, Squire. I always keep a scroll of open portal handy. You never know.
What is this thing I'm looking at?
Hell. And open. Gasp! Could it be the fabled Great Plains of non-real? I thought they were a myth. Are you buying this?
This is the test engine
Get
site.
out of there, Squire. Hold tight. Just don't look at anything too closely. You're not supposed to see this part.
Alright, this is funny. You got me back. You had me withering and now you got me back.
Wow. Seriously?
I even gave you 2 chances and you still got it wrong. It's clear you're not fit to wield the awesome power of the Holy Spell Nade. Now you must pay the price for your failure.
Screw this guy! In fact, screw all these guys! Squire, to battle!
Ow. Ooh, a purple. Where are you going? Hold still so I can do this. Is it gonna be the joke that they were all real? Like they were quintuplets or something? Oh, I thought I got him. Ow.
Mervyn proved a resilient foe, but in the end, the mighty Sir Claptrap prevailed! Now grab at that spell so we can get it the heck out of here!
Oh. Ooh.
Get thee over here, Squire! I wouldst have wordsith with thee! And
If.
you've proven your merit through valor, cunning, and fortitude. Therefore, I can think of no one more suited to wield the holy spell nade than you, Squire. Also, that one's got garbage stats and doesn't really go with my build, so I'm just gonna kill Mervyn a bunch later until I get a good one. But you have fun with that.
Alright. Oh, there he goes. Interesting. I'm gonna get this because that could be very helpful. And I want more health. Okay. Well, that was a lot. This episode is an hour and a half long. I think it's time to end it. And there's still a lot to do in here. There's a lot to... Oh my god, this place is huge. Alright, well, we'll continue in the next episode, so... Thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then... Bye.